Okay, well, it's very dark in where I am, and there's the game. Hey, okay, that's a bit dark. Maybe I should put a light on. Is it okay? I would go put a light on because I'm very. I need a light here somewhere because the only thing I have is my light. There we go. Let's get into this. It's Moody. Hello, Colonel. Welcome to the stream. It's Moody, yeah, but now it's a little bit else. So let's get into this, and let's start at the top. The Wardens against the Trumpton Music School. What will happen here? It's raining apparently. I should have known what happened last season, but I have no clue, so I don't care. What do we have new? The Wardens are playing 3 new rookies. Lambdo Field as a runner, Loin Wobbler as a blocker, and Vivid Blanket as a gunner. Seamus Gruel we know since last season, along with Randy Spatchcock, Clara Hornblow, Ariel Cinco, and Ray Plonk. For the Trumpton, they don't play anything new. It looks like they have I think Schnoss Vanity is a player who didn't play last season, but Precarious Periscope is one of the best cover players in the league. And Moses Osington is a pretty decent player as well. So let's start this game and see what's happening. And the rain is gonna make this funny. Maybe we'll have a lot of fumbles going on. And it's Snivel starting with a pass after Precarious, who is chewing up the yards for a 30-yard start to the game. Here is Key. He gets sacked by Field, who's starting, I guess, his first sack of his career. That's a nice pass, but it's deflected by Plonk. And here's Swivel trying to get it, but the ball is ended up with Trumpton. No, the Wardens, I mean. The Trumpton started it. Vivid Blanket caught the ball for 10 yards, and then that ball is thrown away. Randy Spatchcock trying to run it, and finds a hole and runs for 20 yards. Gruel now passes again, but this time Periscope deflects the pass. There is Lambeau Field with it through the ball. What? Yeah, he plays there. That's correct. Randy Spatchcock now running for 13 yards, gets the first down, and there's deflected by Periscope again. I think he's gonna get a lot of deflections in this game. Here is Blanket, who gets it down 14 yards down to the 3rd-yard line. Spatchcock, there's a touchdown. Lambeau Field, a rookie. Here is Periscope once again with a nice catch for 17 yards. Key somehow managed to get through the line. Gets 7 yards. Tart is looking for a pass. Finds Periscope. No, Osington. 13 yards. Snivel gets sacked by Cinco. Key, he gets stopped after 2 yards. Ramona Tart, can she do anything? No, she can't. And with the Wardens take the ball back once again. The Plonk catches it for 8 yards. And Lambeau Field can't get anything. I see the Lambard. Yep, that's bad. Tunia Snivel here, rattling, nice there, but it drops the ball, and Clara Hornblow picks it up. And she's a dwarf, she has good stamina, and managed to get it back way far. And that's the second fumble of her, first fumble of her career. There's the first down by Gruel. Field now looking for a pass, but that's deflected by Periscope. 3rd deflection of the game for him. Here is Blanket. Oh, that was Field who caught the ball. Blanket was beside him. And there's another touchdown. Randy Spatchcock with second touchdown of the game. Snivel somehow managed to get another first down there with 10 yards. Key with a pass to Osington, who breaks first tackle but can't break the other one and gets 19 yards. That's deflected by Plonk. Snivel passes in the last second to Osington, who is running away from Zingo and gets 31 yards. Key with a long pass to Periscope, and there's a touchdown, 18 yards for here's Blanket, who breaks a tackle but then loses the ball, and Vanity managed to take it back. Snivel runs it for 3 yards. Key with a pass to Ramona Tart. Gets 18 yards on that pass. Tart again with a pass that's outside on the line. Tunia Snivel now, what can she do? She will run it, but only gets 2 yards. That's a 3rd and 8. Here is Key, he can't get it. And the Wardens take the ball back, but that's deflected by Osington. Lambeau Field now. Passes that's dropped by Spatchcock. And Spatchcock then runs for 0. And Trumpton gets the ball back. Key looking for a pass. Finds Periscope with a nice pass. And Periscope is in for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And it's equalized 2-2 for between the Wardens and the Trumpton Music School. And we're closing in on halftime. Who will win this game? Anything gonna happen before halftime? Well, I doubt it. Snivel with a long pass. Periscope managed to catch it, and will Spatchcock get there? Well, he does, but that's down to the 4-yard line, and he can actually take the lead here before. And they do. Osington with a touchdown just before halftime. And there's an interception by Tart. And Trumpton has taken the advantage back here. Snivel with a run there. And then Osington in 2-4 for Trumpton now, who's showing that they are a good team. And they were a good team last season as well, I think. Lambeau Field here can't do anything, only 0 yards. Spatchcock trying to run it. Actually managing to run it 18 yards. He gets 5 carries for 52 yards so far. Gruel now to Blanket. That's an 18-yard catch there. Lamdo trying to get it. Gets 88 yards. Spatchcock, no, throws the ball away. And Gruel is looking for a pass. Finds Plonk, who's into the end zone. Snivel can only get 2 yards. Key looking for a pass, but gets sacked by Spatchcock. Hart looking for a pass, gets sacked by Cinco. And the Wardens claw their way back here. And Periscope with his 4th deflection for the game. Lando gets tackled for loss. And Spatchcock can't do anything. Snivel passes to Periscope, who is the dominating force in this game so far. Who now managed to get down to the 24-yard line. 56 yards caught the ball there. Plonk. Is Plonk the one who's covering Periscope? Well, he's not doing a very good job of that, because Periscope is just in for the 3rd touchdown of the game. Osington there deflects the pass. Field. Oh, Blanket was almost there to catch it, but was not tall enough. Spatchcock with a 0-yard run. And the Music School takes the ball back. Snivel managed to get through the line and in for a 1st down. 10 yards. Then their Periscope catches it for 3 yards, but it's completely surrounded. But it once again catches the ball. 4th touchdown of the game. 25 yards there. And Periscope is the difference between these. Was a very good rookie and is now blooming out to be a really good player. I think he's gonna go very early in the draft in 2 years. Here is Spatchcock, wondering where all the players of the opposition went, and just take a little stroll. And Gruel finds all those players again. Field here trying to run it. Gets some help, but gets us only 4 yards. Spatchcock managed to get a not only 1st down, but a touchdown. And Zinko with his 3rd sack of the game. And here is Osington managed to catch the ball. Ooh, a late block there. Didn't see who it was, but Key managed to get the ball on a 10-yard pass. And here is Snivel, the 16 plays left. Key with a pass that's deflected by Wobbler. And it's Periscope again, and it's another touchdown. 5th touchdown of the game for him. And Key now deflecting, first deflection of the season. The field runs it for very little. Spatchcock can't do anything else. And Snivel managed to get his 7 yards. Key now passes. There is Periscope again. 18 yards this time. Tart to Periscope, but this one is deflected by Gruel. And there is Osington who managed to break his tackler and gets 16 yards and another touchdown. Vivid Blanket, well, trying to do something, but it's not very much at all. There's a sack by Osington. And Spatchcock try to do something, and the Wardens really have no chance here. But Gruel, no, it's not fast enough. He gets tackled before he can reach the 1st-yard line. And there's Snivel to Osington, breaks 1 tackle and gets the 1st down. 2 plays left. Key looking for a pass. No, he's running it instead. And he lost the ball there. Lambeau Field recovers the fumble. And the last play, Plonk might actually get a touchdown here. Yes, a touchdown for Plonk on the last play of the game. So it's a Precarious Periscope who gets a player of the game with 101 fantasy points, 288 receiving yards, and 4 pass deflections. 12 pancakes for a cover play. That's pretty good. For the Erie Wardens, it is Randy Spatchcock who gets it with 56 fan points. And who got the most pancakes? No, it's Ariel Cinco with 22 and Vivid Blanket with 19. No, actually Carter Penance gets it with 28. I thought Cinco would get a lot. Okay, let's go down to the other end of the table here. Abandoned against the Junkers. Let's see who have anything new here. The Abandoned have 2 new rookies in the line. Skull Torbus and Pontius Gastrop. No. And is it a Troll and a Minotaur? And then we have Dutson Silch as a gunner lineman. And of course we have Juan Consol, who is and their running line is not looking very nice. Neither does the Junkers. We have Chutney, remember from last season, and they have a completely new gunner cover set up here with Rangoon Splits and Cuthbert Walmart, I think. Yeah, Walmart. You might have low prices. Start the game, and it is a beautiful day for Brutalball. So let's go with Meg Karate, who's starting the game. And she's running into trouble and gets 0 yards. Here is Chutney. He's looking for a pass. Finds Splits for 17 yards and a 1st down. Routine here now. It's only 4 yards on the run. Karate looking for a pass. Nope. Running it instead. Managed to get a 1st down. 10 yards in there. And Chutney, he's looking for a pass again. Gets it to warm up, but only for 3 yards. Protein. Once again, no, he gets sacked by Silch. Karate gets nothing. And the Junkers take the ball back here. No, that was a fumble. Chutney gets it. Yes, for the Junkers. I need to get the teams right here, but Gastroplex gets a sack, and the Abandoned take the ball back now. Because of the colors of the uniforms here. I think the Abandoned are gonna have the back ones, but they don't. Hey, there's a turnover. Walmart with an interception. Karate now looking for a pass. Finds Walmart at the sideline for 13 yards. He's not very fast. Chutney gets nothing. Protein looking for a pass. Finds Walmart again for 3 yards. 3rd and 7. And Karate really can't throw at all and throws it right into the ground. Here is Bester Tester. Gets 12 yards on a run. One Console's turn now and trying to run it, gets nothing. Then Bombs looking for a pass, that's deflected by Splits. That's the Tester, managed to get it to Bombs and he gets 19 yards. Console, nope, nothing there. And the Bombs once again looking for a pass, but that's a turnover. Splits with a first interception. Karate now 2 yards on that run. Chutney trying to muscle his way through but does not get anywhere. But this time he gets a pass and gets 7 yards on the first down. That's the second sack for the game for Astroplex. And Chutney now 0 yards. Protein looking for a pass, finds Splits on the sideline, 16 yards. And the Junkers are now working their way down very slowly towards the abandoned goal zone. Chutney once again, and Mecha Thrifty is injured by Dr. Alton Chutney and Pieces Cowhide is in instead. That's a first down there by Karate. Chutney now almost down on the 1 yard line, and there's a pass and there's a touchdown by Rangoon Splits. And then that ball is thrown out. Here's Bester Tester again looking for a pass. That's thrown out to the sidelines again. But this time Skull Turbos, who looks very hard to bring down. 56 yards there from Skull. Cowboy Trev is in. Oh, we've seen him from last season. Bester Tester very slowly moves, but managed to get 10 yards. There's an interception in the end zone. Kristen, President. And then brings it back a very long time. And there is Karate trying to get anything, but happens on nothing. Chutney once again power his way through for a 4 yard gain. Protein gets sacked by Bester Tester. And Abandon take the ball back. There's a first down at 26 yards, and there's another one, and there is Silch with a touchdown for the Abandon, and it's equalized 1-1. That ball was very enthusiastic, but did not reach his target. There's Chutney, he gets stopped. Protein with a pass. Walmart catches it, but it's not enough. And we're at halftime, and it's 1-1. Cowboy Trev managed to avoid 2 people and gets 18 yards on the first down here. Bester Tester trying to do the same, but only gets 7 yards. Console now looking for a pass, finds Dodson Silch. I think he intercepted that pass. I think it was meant for somebody else, it looked like that. There's Chutney. And it's 2-1 for the Abandon, but Chutney managed to get a first down. Protein with a pass to Karate, who is off. Well, she is decently fast. Which actually she will make it all the way. That is a nice touchdown there. 69 yard touchdown from Karate. Then Silch goes the way back, 17 yards. We have equalized 2-2 there after made Karate's impressive touchdown there, but Silch wanted to show that he can do the same. Walmart trying to tackle him, but can't tackle. But he's tackled after 57 yards. And there's another touchdown for the Abandon, who take the lead. First time in the game here. Chutney managed to get, nothing. Protein looking for a pass, finds nobody. And Abandon have the ball back here. Here is Bester Tester once again. 17 yards. And now he's trying to run it. And the Krakow, Prime Logistics. We haven't seen anything of him. I think he's playing in the line. But he's injured anyway by Bester Tester. Oh, so a Goblin injured a Minotaur. Bester Tester now. 8 yards and 4-2 for the Abandoned. The Junkers, who had a really good regular season last season, I think they had. Or did they have a very bad one? I have no clue. It was a long time ago, I don't remember such things. Maybe I should have written it up. Here is Trev. What can he do? He gets sacked by Karate. Bester Tester with a nice pass to Torbus, who is running it. Can Chutney tackle him? Nope. And Torbus is gonna score. That is a nice score. 62 yard touchdown. almost equaling Karate's. And it's 5-2 for the Junkers here. That's sacked by Torbus. We're gonna... If we don't score on this one, we're taking up the speed a little bit. And Torbus does score. And we get this open because it's 6-2 and the Junkers are on the way of losing this one. Gas Protein with a pass. That's Gold Leakage is injured. Pontius Gastroplex is... What? Why Gastroplex? Yeah. Who is in? I have no clue who's in. I think it's Vex. I think it's Hernando Vex here. But Splits managed to get a touchdown. And 15 plays left. The Junkers need a stop very, very fast here. And they do get it. Vex with a pass to Splits. Karate and Protein gets sacked. And that's the game. Trev now, he's running it, gets 16 yards. Bester Tester looking for a pass, but it's not anything there. Console looking for a pass, finds Torbus again. How far can he go this time? Karate managed to bring him down. Oh, and Splits now with a interception. That's exactly what the Junkers need, but they're not enough time, especially since Vex throws the ball away. Karate is trying to make the best. And Splits managed to get a catch there for 23 yards. Vex passes only for a loss. And there is Chutney, who managed to get down for the 7-yard line. Well, it was not enough. The Rupture abandoned win it with 6-3 over the MC Junkers. And we have Dudson Silch is player of the game with 152 receiving yards, 70 fan points. And Rangoon Splits is it for the MC Junkers. I think both of them are rookies. 59 fan points for Splits. I really don't. He had 2 interceptions. That's his claim to fame. Okay, so next game we have the Glam against the Knights. We have Corbin Nebula is new on the Glam team. Other than that, I think Dirk, I must have played because he has a, what's it called? Oh, I completely lost my mind now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know what it is, but I just can't get it on my head. And here is, but other than that, nothing really new. Maybe Chick Stack Rudd. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. For the Knights, we have Magoo and McCore and Tractor. Yeah, those the same ones that played last season. They have Manny Silverado is new. Seems to be a very good gunner linebacker here. Let's see how this game goes. We have also Cello Alba is also new on the Knights team in the line. And it's a hot, scorching day. And Magooble is gonna start with the ball. I know his name is longer than that, but I don't remember the whole name. But he passes there and gets it to Silverado, who gets the first there. That is Magoobleheimer. And McCore managed to get a first down as well. He avoids a lot of tackles. 24 yards on that run. Tractor, who came in last season after an injury, I think, or a death or something like that from another player. McCore is the star of the Knights team and is showing why here with another nice run with 6 yards. Tractor once again, but he's stopped. Magooble, he likes to throw it, and he shows that, but he's sacked by Plastic. Here's McCore again, gets 6 yards, but that was not enough. Nebula with a nice run here. Turns into the field at the last second and gets tackled. Here is Plastic. Oh, he gets through a lot here. and chewing up the yard. Tractor managed to get him, but only after 40 yards. Here is Stack Rod. No, it's Stack Radio. Okay. Then Suspect. Will he get it? Yes. No, it's the first down. On. It's tackled, but then Plastic managed to punch it in, and it's 1-0 for the Glam. Magubo. Tractor advanced the fumble. He advanced his own fumble. Tractor now try to run it, but can't, and the Glam have the ball back. Nebula. Nothing this time. Plastic showing that he is best player on the Glam team. Ooh, Hang Glide there had a chance for an interception, but they don't take it, but they take the ball back anyway, and Magubo is sacked. Here is McCord, gets 11 yards. Tractor is going to try and get the first down, and it does. 7-yard run, and Magubo gets it to Jamie James for 13 yards. McCord has the whole opposition team around him. Tractor with a nice pass to Silverado. Is he gonna go all the way? Oh, he gets tired fast. 44 yards still. Most of it was the pass. There was a bad throw. Here's McCord. And he managed to get it in 5 yards, and it's equalized. Plastic try to run it, but only gets 3 yards on that one. Radio looking for a pass. Finds Suspect who have to head for his own end zone in order to catch that ball, but does catch it and gets the first down. But now it's 2nd and 10. It's 3rd and 11. Stacked with the pass, and that's deflected by Hang Glide. Knights take the ball back. Silverado catches it once again. Breaks the tackle and gets 29 yards. McCord can't get anything. Maybe he ran out of steam in total. And a Tractor looking for a pass. Finds Jamie James. And it's 3rd and inches. And Silverado gets it in and gets a touchdown. Now Nebula is running it really nicely again here. I guess 39 yards on that run seems to be like when he gets good block, he will go all the way. McCord with a sack. Yep, when Nebula gets good blockage, he's off. Magubo now running it for once instead of throwing it and gets the first down. McCord tried to run on the outside again, but this time he stopped. Tractor looking for a throw, but that's deflected by Nebula. First deflection of his career. Magubo now running it once again. Maybe he should do that more often. McCord can only get 1 yard. Haven't done really good here. Quincy Tractor now managed to get 18 yards. I think he's outshining McCord in this game. That's deflected by Suspect. McCord, no, gonna only get 4 yards. He can't break free. Break 3. Oh, he can't break 3 either. Manny Silverado, what? We haven't. Maybe he is playing there. I thought he was playing. Oh, here is Stack Radio. Just 11 yards. Nebula passes it this time to Suspect, but can't get a first down. 9 yards. Then Plastic gets the first down. Glam is chasing that equalizing score. Plastic with a 17-yard run there. His Stack Radio, the Kongan. And here is Nebula, but doesn't get any blocks this time. Plastic with a nice pass to Curly Fries, and that's equalized 2-2. Magubo with a nice pass to Silverado, who is confused in which direction the end zone is and runs perpendicular to it. Here's Tractor, gets 1 yard. It's 3rd and 5. Magubo looking for a pass, finds Jamie James, who breaks it 1 tackle and gets 23 yards. McCord, you should really not pass it. Maybe you shouldn't run either. I don't know what you should do if you don't pass or run, but nothing is going very good for you right now. Here's Magubo looking for a pass, and that was a 3rd and not new. McCord with a 2nd sack of the game. That's what he should be doing. Cut Plastic. Didn't get anywhere, and Radio only got 4 yards. Silverado, wasn't he a gunner? No, he wasn't. I thought he was a gunner. Tractor. Because he caught the ball a lot of times. Yeah, maybe that's why. Nebula is running it. Hang Glide is not there. But it's... So it gets 13 yards. That's a bad pass from... Who was that? It was Radio. There's a catch after pass from Nebula. And a long pass to Curly Fries. Who managed to get it for 37 yards after pass from Plastic. A sack by Silverado. First sack for his career. Plastic now once again can't really decide which way to go. Goes back and forth. Plastic once again. And only run 0 yards this time. Magubo there, but the suspect deflects the pass. There is Empress. Tackles ball carrier for loss. Tractor now somehow managed to get through. They gets 14 yards on that run. Magubo looking for a pass and finds James, who drops the ball. McCord gets only 0 yards. 16 plays left. There's still 2-2. Is anybody going to win this game, or is it going to end with a tie? Nebula with a pass to Suspect to get a new first down for 11 yards. There's Plastic, but he can't get it. Radio looking for a pass. It's intercepted by Magubo. Magubelheimer with a pass. That's caught the ball for 8 yards. And somehow McCord managed to get the 2 yards. Well, it was just enough for him then. Deflected by Nebula there. 9 plays left. And James, who has slapped Suspect silly, managed to get 10 yards. McCord just runs straight through. That's not very good if you don't get any blocks. Jamie now managed to catch the ball and gets 14 yards. 6 plays left. Can they do it? McCord looking for a pass. No, he's scrambling instead here. And it actually... No, he doesn't make it. 16 yards. Tractor can't make it either. Last chance. Magubo. No, he can't. 2 plays left. McCord. Last chance. McCord. No. And Suspect is injured by Jamie James. And that's the last play. We have a tie between the Ambridge Glam and the Emerald City Knights. And it's also a tie for player of the game between Dan Bateman and Manny Silverado. Bateman got 46 pancakes. I think that's the most so far. So we're going in down to the Lightning against the Roo Boys. Roo Boys was one dominating team in the regular season, but then yeah, I think they went out pretty early. Well, anyway, for the Lightning we have 3 new rookies: Muckety Tunes, Immunity Tramp, and Saipan Burns. They have Minty Rotation as a blocker. I have no clue why. She's a good lineman. Maybe they wanted her in for that one. For the Roo Boys, we have also 3 new rookies. We have Algon Tonka, Sandy Goosh, and Ratmouth Tripod. And of course, we have Turunga Log, who is probably the best blocker in the league right now. And we also remember Kid Frenzy from last season. This is going to be a nice one. Oh, did the Roo Boys win it last season? I have to check that. Well, it's raining once again. The weather is really going back and forth here. Tonka gets a nice first. Oh, really nice. Gets help with a late block there as well. And is really chewing it up here. Is now tired. He's gonna be caught by Kinardi. But gets 54 yards on that run here. Here is Ministry. He's doing it as well, but only gets 5 yards. Zumi gets 0 yards. Here's Tonka once again. This time he's going to pass it. And he's passing it to Bismuth, who's in for a touchdown. Good start there for the Roo Boys. 8 yards there for a catch for Saipan Burns. Tunes can't get the first down. Kinard looking for a pass. That's dropped by Trampix is his name. Okay. Frenzy catches that ball and is off to the races. And he's in for a touchdown. And the Roo Boys are really dominating this one. There is a deflection by Bismuth. Tunes looking for a pass, finds Trampix. It's a Celestial. Huh? He breaks the tackle there. Yeah, that's good. He gets 56 yards on that. There is another catch, but Burn can't get any more. And then Kinardi catches it and is in for a touchdown. 1-2 now. Here is Bismuth. Don't think he played anything last season. Tonka threw the ball for 26 yards now. Nerd Ministry somehow managed to get through and gets 11 yards. Zumi, well, he didn't zoom past anybody there. Tonka now looking for a pass to Zumi, who falls over the 10-yard line and gets a first down. Palermo Zumi now looking for a pass. That's deflected by Burn. Tonka looking for a pass again. He did a really good run there. Why doesn't he keep running? Maybe he doesn't find a hole the way he wanted. And there is Tunes, gets 2 yards on that one. Kinardi looking for a pass. It was long, it was ambitious, but it was in too long, too ambitious. Ministry looking for a pass, finds Sumi, who managed to get a first down. Now Sumi again, he's looking for a pass, that's deflected by Wichasso. Tonka, now he's running it again, and he's doing it really good. And he gets some help, and he's in for a touchdown. Third touchdown on the game for the rookie here. He's having a breakout game. Well, if you're having a breakout game, why not have it in the first one? Tunes once again here, now looking to run, because only 4 yards. Inardi with the pass. That's the first down for Trampixes. And then Virgin is looking to do something, and then Burn managed to catch it for 9 yards and gets the first down. The 2nd and 10 here. Twinkie with the pass to Trampixes, who is tearing up the field. Zumi can't tackle, and Trampixes is in his 2-3. This time Tonka is stopped, the manager figured him out. Ministry managed to get the first down instead. Zumi, and he broke there, but then he's injured by Rapid Cuddles, and Memory Foam Wisdom is in instead. Ministry now looking for a pass, finds Wisdom, who gets 8 yards on that one. Here's Wisdom, it's an elf. Tonka, no, he's trying to run it the same, but really can't. They have figured him out. Ministry gets 4 yards on that one, and it's not enough. And Virgin gets 3 yards on that one. Tunes looking for a pass, but he finds nothing. Then Kinardi finds Tunes, who is now showing what he's made of. Gets 35 yards on that one, hard to bring down. Twinkie can't get anywhere, 6 yards only. Tunes, well, gets 0 yards there. Kinardi looking for a pass, that's deflected by Bismuth. Tonka running it again and doing it really well. 19 yards this time. He has 7 carries for 107 yards in this game. That's a little bit over, like around 12 yards to catch or run. That's good. Nerd Ministry gets 26 yards on that one. And Bismuth managed to catch it for 9 yards, and we had the Black Death running through the screen. Black Death? Yeah, whatever. Tonka gets only 0 yards. That was his worst run of the game. Therefore, Ministry gets first down on that pass. Wisdom looking for a pass, finds Tonka, who is very far out, almost like a gunner there. Tonka now trying to run it, gets 1 yard. Ministry is in for a touchdown, and it's 4-2 for the Rue Boys, who is struggling a little bit more than I thought here. Lightning was not a very good. Sandy Goosh is injured by Edgar Witchasso, and Sharon Limelight is coming in. Tonka with a pass, he really shouldn't pass. There is Bismuth with a catch for 1 yard. Wisdom looking for the pass, but Bismuth caught it for 5 yards, but that's not enough. Twinkie now managed to get a really good run here. He's brought down by Frenzy after 25 yards. Tunes gets 1 yard. Inardi passes to whoever that was. I think it was Trampix. Then Virgin runs it for 2 yards, and Tunes trying to run it, but he only gets 2 yards as well. They have the last one here. Kinardi tried to run it, but he can't. And the Rue Boys take the ball back, and it's a turnover. But oh, was it a turnover? It was I think it was a fumble there. I don't. Tonka gets 9 yards. The Ministry managed to get a first down. Wisdom looking for a pass. Finds Frenzy, who breaks a tackle. Gets 37 yards. Tonka now looking for a pass. Finds Frenzy in the end zone. That was a nice pass there. Second touchdown on the game for Frenzy, and it's 5-2 for the Roo Boys. So if the Lightning does not score here, we're gonna speed it up. First down there for Tunes for 16 yards. Kinardi with a pass to Trampixis, who fumbles the ball, and it's a turnover, and we speed up the game. Ministry with a long pass there to Frenzy, who gets 13 yards. Wisdom with another pass that's deflected by Witchasso. Tonka tried to run it going, but only gets 2 yards. Ministry gets nothing, and Lightning takes the ball back. Maybe we have to slow this down in case they score. Kinardi with a pass, but that's thrown away, and rotation sacks. Gets a sack there, and Frenzy tears up the field for 29 yards. Wisdom to another there to Bismuth, who catches it. And Tonka with his 5th touchdown of the game. Sharon Limelight, who came in, is now injured by Sipe and Burn, and Tracy Vests is coming in instead. Kinardi now finally gets it, but fumbles the ball, and Vests, who just came in, surprisingly catches it and like scoops it up and landed there. But from Wisdom drops the pass, but this time this did not, and of course a 17-yard touchdown. But it's 7-2 to Roo Boys. They have already won this game. Tunes with a 10-yard run there. Burn managed to catch the ball and get 13 yards. Twinkie Virgin there now. Gets nothing. And Saipan Burn gets 14 yards on that catch. Kinardi tackle for a loss. And last play didn't happen much. The Alpha Roblox Complex Roo Boys win over Dark City Lightning, and Elgon Tonka and Edgar Witchassel share the player of the game with 64 fan points. Tonka did a lot of did most. 122 passing, 135 rushing. That was good. Witchassel 51 pancakes, and Tripod also have 51 pancakes. So next up is the old ones against the pandas. Let's see what they're gonna do. For the old ones, they have Morgan Braille and Hub Ardman as new ones, but with Angela McBean and Goose Bluelit, probably the best gunner duo in the league. I would say so. For the pandas, they have Mia Skype and Mittens Ozark as new gunners. Other than that, it's all old stuff. And it's another beautiful day. Let's see what Sierra Sunburn can do. A rookie last season. The other one that joined her is not on the game. Bucket Trip, looking for a pass, finds Skype, who breaks free and gets 18 yards on that pass. Here's Steam. Gets some help. Breaks a lot of tackles, get 11 yards. Sunburn is injured. And by Technocardi, and Wilbur Krabs comes in. Yeah, we know him. Bucket Trip can't reach that ball. And the old ones take over here. Bluelit. Managed to catch it for 6 yards. Here's Braille. To Bluelit. Gets 20 yards. And then Dial Tone not do anything. Poughkeepsie. No. They need something new. Braille. No, we should have passed it. And there we have a Bucket Trip now with a catch for 13 yards. Steam. And only gets 3. Ozark looking for a pass. Finds Bucket Trip. And he gets help with a nice block there. And gets 17 yards. Skype can't do anything. Skype moved from, I think so, Krabs came in as a gunner and Skype moved to runner instead. Ozark has 5 yards here. Skype wondering, I don't want to be a runner. I was hoping to be a gunner in this game. But Steam managed to get past and gets 4 yards and a new first down. Here he has Ozark. Gets 0 yards. Skype once again managed to break free. He gets 3 yards. Break free, but managed to get through the lines. And Steam punches his way through. He has 7 yards and a touchdown for the Pandas. Here is Braille once again with a pass to Bluelit, who breaks his cover and drops the ball, but Poughkeepsie managed to pick it up and advances it 5 yards. Here is McBean, who on a pass from Dial Tone. That was Bluelit, caught the ball for 8 yards. Braille managed to get a first down. Dial Tone looking for a pass, but it's a turnover. No, what? Braille? What happened there? It was an interception and a fumble? It must have been from McBean just scored. That was an interesting play. I have to look at that again. As the Colonel says, it would be nice to have replays in this game you can push. Because that was an interesting play. While we were talking about that, Krabs just caught the ball for 37 yards. Then Skype tried to run it, but gets 7 yards. And then Steam managed to get another 3 yards and a first down. Ozark with a pass to Krabs. He breaks the tackle and is in for a touchdown for the Pandas. Poughkeepsie with a pass to Bluelit. Braille, no, can't get anything. Tackle for a loss by Frosty. There is Bluelit, catches it for 10 yards and a first down. Poughkeepsie now try to run it, bouncing around, gets 7 yards. Braille, he gets sacked by Skype. Dial Tone looking for a pass, that's intercepted by Bucket Trip. Nice interception there. Third interception of the career for him. Skype now actually managed to do a really good run. Gets 16 yards. Budastic Steam gets 2 yards. The Pandas are threatening once again. There is Krabs. He stepped out of bounds but gets 7 yards. And Skype managed to get the first down. Budastic Steam, no, he gets only 1 yards. They're chewing up there. Ozark finds a hole, runs it in. It's 3-1 for the Pandas. Braille with a pass. That is caught, but only gets them a 3rd and 1. That's dropped, and the Pandas take the ball back. Pandas have taken command of this game. Skype maybe finding our way as a runner. Mittens Ozark and gets sacked by McBean. And the old ones take the ball back, determined to show that they are not a pushover. Poughkeepsie threw the ball for 25 yards. Braille ran the ball for 0. Here's Dial Tone looking for a pass. Can't get anything. It's 3rd and 10. They need something good here. Now Bluelit can't do it. Gets down. And Mia Skype once again 5 yards on her run. And there's a nice pass to Bucket Tripper. Gets 19 yards. Ozark looking for a pass. Finds Steam for 5 yards. Skype running it. Nice run there. 8 yards and a first down. Steam finding his way on the outside to 7 yards. Ozark finds Bucket Tripper. Gets 16 yards and the Pandas are threatening to score again. Here Skype 4 yards. Steam somehow managed to get through there without getting tackled and gets another touchdown. Bluelit now catches it and gets 14 yards, steps out of bounds. Braille with a pass to McBean, who breaks the tackle but is not very fast. Gets 14 yards. That's sacked by Flips. Then Poughkeepsie looking to run it, runs into a tree. Braille on a pass, finds Poughkeepsie, who managed to get a first down. Dial Tone now looking for a pass, finds Bluelit, who breaks the tackle and is in for a touchdown. They have reduced the scoreline to 2-4. Steam is stopped and third and 4, but they are not. And the old ones have the ball back. Can they reduce the score even more here? Well, Blue Lit is certainly going to try it. 8 yards. Dial Tone gets sacked by Ozark. O'Kepsi looking for a pass. Throws the ball away. It's 3rd and 13. He needs something big here. McBean can't get it. Was she really always that slow? I thought he was faster. There is Steam gets 3 yards. 19 plays left. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, sorry. I do have a bit of a cold. Here's McBean with a catch, 15 yards. Dial Tone to Braille, who is suddenly a receiver, but maybe he wasn't very good at it because Skype recovers the fumble. And then Steam is with the ball, passing to Ozark for 4 yards. 13 plays left. That's deflected by Blue Lit, and the old ones take the ball back. Frosty is injured. Ooh. By Technocardi, and Cleopatra Strangulate is in again instead. There's Flips with a second sack of the game. O'Kepsi with a pass to Blue Lit. Can he reach the first down? No, he can't. They are 3rd and 3. Then the Poughkeepsie managed to get it, and Poughkeepsie is in for a touchdown. 7 plays left. They need to stop right away. But Skype has managed to figure out how to do the runner and gets 19 yards from that one. Steam is stopped. Strangulate passes, but it's deflected by Blue Lit. Skype passes and Bucket Trip catches. I think that's the game for this Bucket Tripper now with a nice catch once again. And again. And breaks the tackle and gets 3-5 on the second last play, and the Pleasantville Pandas take the game. And Mittens Ozark is player of the game with 49 fan points. Not a very high yardage game there, about 700 yards. Angela McBean gets it for the old ones, even though she was really not 100 receiving yards, 12 pancakes. Yeah, who had the most pancakes? It was Special Frosty before he got injured, 41. No one else was even close. Morgan Braille, -2 fan points, 21 minus on defense. Was really not very good defense player there. So next one is the Boulders against Ironforge. Is it Ironforge? No, it's not. It is Hazard. Trying to remember. It's the Hazard County. So what's new on the Boulders? We have Fuzzy Concubine and colors glazing in the line. Other than that, it looking like there's normal here. Oh, we have Walter Platinum playing runner. He's always a sight to behold. And on the Hazard, we have Chevy Violator and Walker Rattlecage, new runners. Ooh, a Minotaur runner. That's going to be fun. And we also have Foxhole Petticoat in the line. Let's see how this one goes. It's a scorching hot day in the Flames. Well, that's fitting, isn't it? Rattlecage is gonna start with the ball. No, it's Violator starting with the ball. Rattlecage is just standing beside him. That's Violator is a bastard. Ooh, and it's really showing. Oh, he's really speeding off here. Platinum is trying to catch him, but he is starting off really well here. Two-Tone Capone is injured by Carlos Glazing, and Violator gets 57 yards on that run. And here's Violator again. He gets 2 plays, 1 touchdown. Wow. Here is Sulfurate. Gets 30 yards, 38 yards. This could be a high-scoring game, because both teams seem to have a good offense, but the defense seems to be lacking. 16 yards by Popo there. Platinum smashing through but can only get 5 yards. Grim looking for a pass, finds Popo, who avoids people and gets a touchdown. Here is Aquarius, who came in for the injured player. Here is Violator again. He's running away from Platinum and everybody. Nobody can catch him. He's got to be a sight to be seen. He is one of the fastest players in the game. Brainache, 8 yards. Aquarius gets nothing there. Violator again, yeah. This time he stopped, but he managed to get a first down. Brainache passes to Director, who gets down to the 2nd yard line. Aquarius in for a touchdown. The Hazard taken over there, and Sulfurate punches her defender and gets the ball and gets 38 yards. There is Grim, managed to get 6 yards on that pass. Platinum really haven't, I think he needs some blocking, but he hasn't gotten any. Aquarius for the Flames, for the Hazard. Stop saying Flames. Well, it's warm and they're flaming and there's red and everything. Brainache gets 8 yards for stop by Platinum. Here is Grim with a pass to Gordo. Gets 18 yards. Popo passing it, but Platinum is nowhere near it. Then Platinum, once again, he's looking for a throw. This time managed to find Gordo. He's probably screaming that that's the way to do it. Grim with a pass to Gordo, who is in for a touchdown, and Boulders have come back. Here is Brainache. Here is Violator. What is going to do? Run on the outside. Yes, that's the way to go. And, well, they have learned their lesson there now and was going deep when he was running. There is Popo, deflects the pass. Aquarius looking for a pass. Finds Brainache, who can't get a first down. Last Violator managed to get by Popo and is running away from Sulfur and managed to catch it for 23 yards. Brainache looking for a pass. Finds Director for 7 yards. Here's Aquarius. Finds Violator. Well, that's a good one to find. He's in for a touchdown. 2nd touchdown on the game for him. Here's Gordo with a catch. 20 yards. Popo can only get 2 yards on that pass to Grim. Platinum, no. He has been horrible in this game so far. Gordo with a catch for 13 yards. Platinum is be a good player. I think he might need the blocks and he doesn't get them. Popo with 11 yards. Platinum now try to run it. This time he managed to get free and he gets some help with some blocks as well. He gets 15 yards. Grim gets deflected by Director. Popo now passes it to Gordo, who gets 3 yards. 3rd and 6. Platinum, now he's running it and it's a touchdown. See, when he gets the blocks, he is off. That's a sack by Sulfurate. Violator with a long pass, but that's intercepted by Grim. And it's going to be a pick 6 for the Boulders. Chevy, you should stay to running, I think. And there's another interception. Platinum this time. And the Hazard have lost everything here because that's another touchdown for the Boulders. Violator. No, not this time. Brainache looking for a pass, that's deflected, and the Boulders take the ball back. And the Hazard have really completely lost it here in the late first half. Popo can't get anything. 2nd and 8. Platinum can't get it either. And we have halftime. It rolls around with the Flames, who was leading 3-0, is now down 5-3. And there was not enough there for the Boulders. ED half-court, I haven't seen anything of him. And here's Violator again, but should not run in the middle. It's not strong enough or agile enough to do that. Here's half-court. Ooh, nice blocking there. Frees him up for another couple of yards. Here's Aquarius, who's running it. Managed to avoid. That's a nice 14 yards. Flames are... Hazard now is in. And here's Violator. 3rd touchdown of the game. Just give Violator the ball. And Sulfurate is now going up 43 yards on that catch. Popo with a nice pass to Gordo, 7 yards. Platinum, this time he managed to get through. Oh, and he got help there with a very late block and managed to get in. And it's 6-4 to the Boulders. Director now for Hazard. He gets 26 yards. Violator, don't throw it. Well, you can throw it there because that was a good throw. Director gets 35 yards on a pass from Violator. Brainache looking for a way through, but finds some obstacles. And that's deflected by Gordo. Violator again decided to throw it, but managed to get a first down there. Brainache throws it, and it's a touchdown. Director with the touchdown, and might be very tight this anyway. And I saw Violator came in like a rocket in there to make the tackle. He's really thin. Platinum showing what he can do when he gets on free. It's very hard to tackle from behind. Sulfurate, hard to tackle as well. And I think she's going to score here. She does. Aurelia Sulfurate, another touchdown. 7-5 to the Boulder. Half court managed to catch for a there, and Director is really doing her best to stop for a stop there. And Violator gets 6 yards. Brainache can't get anything. Aquarius looking for a pass. That's deflected by Grim, and the Boulders take the ball back. The Grim can't do anything there. Popo passes to Platinum. He gets 25 yards on that pass. Platinum now run it himself, and this now he's starting to show what he was made of. 16 yards. That's sacked by Rattlecan. Gordo can only get 6 yards, and Platinum, yeah, once again he's running it. Director is going to catch him, but it's 22 yards. It's 9 carries for 122 yards. That's decent. Popo with the pass, that's deflected in the end zone by half court. Platinum is now running it, and that's a touchdown. 8-5 for the Boulders. Aquarius gets 3 yards on that run. Here is Violator again. Well, he could have taken a slightly different path there, and he would have been completely off. Well, here's gets the pass, Violator, but he's been doing some boxing there in the middle, and it gets very tired. Half court catches him for 5 yards. Violator again. Oh, he's through. Platinum is there, and tackles him after 20 yards. Here is Brainache for 0. Aquarius gets 3. Here is Violator again. What can he do? He's running on the outside. He's going to score again. No, he does not. He's stopped inches, but there's a touchdown for Violator. 4th touchdown of the game for him. We have a lot of rookies who making their mark early in the season here. 18 yards for Grim. Popo gets sacked by Director. Platinum can only get 1 yard. There is a pass to Sulfurate, who gets 12 yards from pass from Grim. Sulfurate once again is now tearing up the field, 27 yards. Platinum smacked somebody halfway across the field there. It was completely open. And Gordo with a touchdown. It's 9-6 for the Boulders. 2 plays left. Last play of the game. Violator is just going to show what he can do. And he has 239 yards rushing in this game. But player of the game is Mumpsy Grim for the Castle Rock Boulders with 98 fan points. 314 passing. Who was the most? It was Sulfurate and Gordo who did most of the receiving there. It is Chevy Violator with 44 fan points. He was not very good on defense. Very good on offense. Very, very good, but he was decent on offense. Who had the most pancakes? Glazing had 44. Petticoat had 62. I think that's the best so far. Okay. I need to get something to drink. I will be right back. We can start the game. We can start this game and I will run get some drinks. For the Storm, here we have Munger Traub as a new rookie, along with Holden Bolt. Otherwise, there are people we recognize. For the Stampede, it's Tweak Vitruli, who is the new one. Who Prax Daughters, she's a good gunner. Well, let's see. It is a scorching hot day, and I'll be right back with some commentary. I need to go and get something to drink. My mouth is getting dry. So enjoy the game. What have happened? Not much. 7 plays in, still 0-0. Nando 2 bigs here now at the fifth yard line. Here is Vitroli. That's nothing. Potler with a pass. That's the touchdown by 2 bigs. Here is Fargo with a pass to Minitren, who gets 36 yards. Tren once again, but this time he's caught it way behind the line of scrimmage and didn't get anything, and Prax sacks the ball carrier. Bolt managed to catch it, and Bolt's way for 26 yards. There's Traub, can't really do anything. Here's Fiddler, he's running it. Dragon, yeah, 13 yards. Wells Fargo, well, he doesn't pass. He wants it, and it's in. It's equalized 1-1. There, Fling Pony with a sack. Here's Slippy Combination, who really is a bit slippy. 12 yards on that one. Here's Vitoroli, he gets 7 yards. Crush, says video. Combination with a nice pass to 2 beaks, who gets 25 yards. Here's Vitroli, he gets nothing. Oh, ooh, that's a nice pass to Daughters, who almost gets it all the way, 36 yards. Combination with a pass that's deflected by Bolt. Vitroli now looking for a pass, finds that's a bad pass. Daughters was trying to get it, but couldn't. Then Potler is sacked. Fargo is sacked with Torquay, 2 sacks in a row there. And Traub can't get through, and Fiddler can't get through. And Stampede takes the ball back. Potler will get sacked by Dan. Combination with a pass, finds 2 beaks, 21 yards, who has already 111 catching there. Fiddler sacks the ball carrier. Combination, that was a really bad pass, and the Storm takes the ball back. Fargo is running it, and also gets help with this nice block there. A very, very slow 41-yard run. Traub is tackled for a loss. And Fiddler, he is stopped after 2 yards. Fargo gets nothing. Potler tries to find someone open to pass, but only finds 2 beats for 3 yards, and Combination does the same for 5 yards. Vitroli managed to get a first down there. 10 yards on that run. Potler with a pass that's deflected by Tren. Combination passes to 2 beaks, gets 20 yards. Vitroli breaks a lot of tackles here. He has 16 yards. He's a gnome. Yeah, gnomes are decent runners. I know. Combination on the first down there for 2 beaks, 8 yards. Vitroli, he is meeting 2 trees. Well, they don't like climbing trees apparently. Combination with the pass, that's a touchdown for the Stampede once again. Prax Daughters. The coach name is Baby? Oh well, it's a tree called Baby. That is interesting. 4 yards. And the Stampede take the ball back there. Storm couldn't do anything on their drive. Combination with a pass to two bigs once again. And Video is injured by Big Great Dan, and Synaptic Bruges is coming in instead. And the trash talk has begun. And there is a pass to Daughters. She's in. Second touchdown on the game. Bolt catches it for 21 yards. And Fargo can't... it wasn't Fargo. Who was it? But Traub. He's been really bad. Beastie gets a sack. Butler with a pass there that's deflected by Fargo. Traub deflects the pass. Well, he does something good. The Vitroli can't get it, and the Storm takes the ball back. Fargo gets sacked by Daughters. There's a second sack of the game here. Traub. You have 5 carries for 1 yard. And then Tory with his second sack. Flip the combination with the pass to Daughters, who managed to get... Oh, again. Oh, boys, this last tackle gets 43 yards and a touchdown. 41 yards. 4-1. Traub actually managed to do something, gets 4 yards, so it's up to 5 yards per total. Tren pulls away from combination. Who is going to catch him? Well, someone did, but it was 58 yards on that throw there. Fargo gets 3 yards on that run. Traub actually passes this time, and Bolt catches, and it's a touchdown. Butler looking for a pass, finds Vitroli. Combination. For a pass to Daughters. Combination has been really good at passing here. 2 bigs, 15 catches for 885 yards. That is not really good. That's like 10 yards. That's a little bit more than like 11 yards per catch. Huh. Vitroli gets sacked by Dan. That's his 3rd sack of the game. Fargo gets only 1 yard. Second to last here, and that's a nice, but Bolt drops the ball. Fiddler is stopped. Stampede takes the ball back and can determine the game here now. Daughters passes it. Oh, that was a nice one. And Tren managed to, right before the end zone, tackle her. Will they manage the game? Combination. No, don't throw it. Oh well, it was a touchdown there by Butler, but looked very suspicious to be like 3rd down right at the end zone. You don't throw the ball. Fiddler is tackled for a loss, and Butler is on for the Stampede again. Slip a combination with a pass. It's not going to happen anything on the last 3 plays here. Fiddler is stopped, and Butler now gets the 1 here. 2 bigs. Gets his average up a little bit with a 25-yard catch. And at the end there was a 1st down, but nothing more happened. It's actually Big Grape Dan who gets player of the game, even though his team lost, with 69 fan points. 3 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. That's good. Hill Valley Stampede wins the game, and his Prax Daughters with 67 fan points to get player of the game. Who had the most? I think it was Red Cromity who had most. Yeah, just the video had 18 for them. For the Stampede. Okay, you only have 5 games left to go here. Yeah, my nose is starting to itch up. We have Spectres against the Havocs. And the Spectres are going all rookie. Almost 4 new rookies in the lineup. Wow. We have Pogo Bagels, Regal McHumpty, and Sonny Deltic in the running line. And then Stormy Innocent in the... He doesn't look very innocent. in the line. And for the Havocs, they have 2 new Byron Roots and Hani Carapace. Ooh, Roots can be a nice player. Blocker lineman there. I think Penny Electrode is new, didn't play last season. Oh, they have Eli Meat as well in the running line. Okay. So 4-3 in rookies. Beautiful day for Brutalball. Eli Meat, the rookie, is apparently first runner. And he's showing why here. Dragon with a nice run, gets 18 yards. Bongler looking for a pass, finds Queep for 5 yards. Crust with a pass that's deflected by Slapheed. Eli Meat now passing, that's deflected by Slapheed, who stops that drive, and the Deflectors have the ball back, but that's deflected by Queep. Deltic with a pass, that's deflected by Queep. Gonna be a really good deflection game here. Queep now catches it. 17 yards for him there. Bongler looking for a pass that's deflected by Peregrine. Crust is gonna throw, no, he's gonna run it, and is stopped after 6 yards. Here's Eli Meat again. Well, he managed to get through this time, gets 7 yards on the first down. Bongler gets it to Deltic, I think. Was it Deltic? No, it was not Deltic. But Meat gets the first down for 12 yards. Bongler just strolls in with it for a touchdown. Bagels. Nobody wanted to tackle him, and nobody can tackle him. 27 yards for the halfling. Cromity. Oh, what's the Cromity? No, it was not Cromity. What is his name? McCounty? Deltic? I don't know. There's a lot of new players here. McCounty gets 0 yards on that run, and Havoc have the ball back. Meat. Once again showing he is no lean meat, he's a brutey meat. Queep with a very nice catch there for 8 yards. And he gets down to the 25-yard line after 46-yard catch. His Queep again, for some reason, was very central there. He wants to be very involved in the game. Dongler can't get anything, and Vectors take the ball back. Here's Bagels with a nice run. Wasn't Road supposed to be good? Doesn't seem to be able to tackle. Wonder what his tackling skill is. Celtic with a pass that is deflected by Crusts. Here is Bagel once again, passes to McHumphrey. And it seemed to be that Spectres, that the Havoc team have a problem with tackling. Celtic, oh well, there it could be that. No, that was a deflection. Yeah, nobody on the Havoc team seems to be able to tackle. 15 yards there for Bagel. McHumphrey with Bagel. Oh, they can't tackle. Celtic gets 7 yards, and the Bagels once again is through. And nobody can tackle him, and he's touchdown. I don't know how many tackles he avoided there. Eli Meat now gets 4 yards. Bongler is sacked by Grid. Skinny Crust is sacked by Grid again. And Vectors take the ball back. McHumphrey gets 7 yards. Deltic just runs 3 yards, but it was not enough, and Havoc takes the ball back. And Eli Meat, 14 yards. He has 7 carries for 63 yards for the game. Skinny Crust. And Eli Meat gets sacked by Bagels. A halfling sacking a dragon. That's gonna burn. McHumphrey. Yeah, as we know, nobody on the Havoc team can actually tackle. 19 yards there. Deltic looking for a pass. That was caught by somebody there. That's deflected by Queep again. McHumphrey gets 5 yards. But the Havoc have the ball back. Eli Meat is gonna go at it again. Gets only 1 yard. Bongler gets Yeah, he has 2 yards for 3 carries. I think he's thrown the ball the most of it. Here is Bagels, and once again, either it's Bagels who is very, very evasive, or nobody can really tackle. But there is Carapace with a sack. Deltic with a very bad throw. Bagels, once again, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it again. Oh no, he didn't. 6 yards only this time. Meat with a pass to Queep, 8 yards. And is complaining of their own players here. But that's the first down for 3 yards. Crust can't get anything. 4 carries for 8 yards in this game. Eli is trying to carry the Havoc offense on his shoulders. With some help from Queep. But he doesn't really get any good passes. There was Crust with a 5-yard run. Here is Eli again. He gets stopped for 1 yard. Third down, and Electrode catches the ball and gets 18 yards. Crust gets only 3. Eli looking for a pass. That's a bad pass, but he managed to... No, it's a fumble. But they managed to pick up the ball anyway. Bongler now gets nothing, and Vectors take the ball back. 32 plays left, 31 plays left. McHumphrey gets 9 yards. Third down, no. And it's a stalemate here. Who is going to take the advantage? Who is going to win this game? Is anybody going to win this game? Meat catches the ball for 3 yards. Crust managed to run it and is injured by Splendid Peregrine. And Curly Joe is in. Looking for a pass. Finds somebody. Innocent maybe? No. Ooh, that's a nice pass, but Klinger is there and intercepts it. That was a nice interception. Bagels is once again running it. He gets 11 yards. Mahamti passes it out to Deltic, who managed to get 19 yards. Now here is Deltic, passes it. There's another turnover. Bongler intercepts the ball. And this seems like a very much a tie game, unless somebody can do something here at the end. Here is Meat. Can he do it? Well, not that way. Curly O looking for a pass, but gets sacked by Grid. Bongler managed to get a ball and 7 yards. Meat gets only 1 yard there. Curly O is stopped after a run attempt. There it's Queep catches it, but it's not enough. And I don't know why Bagels threw the ball there. And then Carapace with his second sack of the game. Deltic is throwing it away. And Meat once again here. Oh, now he gets it. 16 yards. 100 yards in the game. Curly O gets 7 yards. And the Havoc is close to the end zone. And there is another pass. And Eli Meat, he's in for a touchdown. The Havoc is going to win this game. And there they are. There's no way that no, it's not fast enough. Deltic with a pass. That's deflected by Bongler. Bagels now. No, he's running it. Last play. Oh, it was a very low yardage game here. Good defense from both teams. But the Havoc takes the game. And Bongler gets player of the game with 57 fan points. And Bushy Grid gets it for the Spectres with 46. And really nobody with Roots 42, but he was horrible on defense. That's a really good stats. I wonder what he was. Why so? Does he have really bad tackling stats or something like that? Because I think he missed a lot of tackles. I need some more water. Oh. Okay, we're into the last third. We have the Ironforge University against the Legends. For the Ironforge, they have 2 new players in the running lane. It's Desi Buttermilk and Happy Oasis. And as gunner, we have Shadwell Doc. The Legends, they go with Faith Plasticine. As a runner, rookie, and then 2 new gunners, Booty Tar and Kimi Basilica. And it's a foggy day. Oh, I hope they have focused on their running game. Plus the scene, he fumbles it, Sati forces it. Then Tar sacks the ball carrier, Buttermilk now trying to run it. Gets 4 yards. Footplate, he's gonna throw it. Oh, Rogue can't catch that one. And the Legends take the ball back. Plasticine gets 7 yards on that run. Instance managed to run it. Yeah, I think keeping it on the ground is a good thing in this weather. 24 yards. Sigmund gets sacked by Rogue. Plasticine running it. Now he's running it really good. Gets some help. Oh, he gets some help at last. Oh, will he make it? Footplate is running. Oh, it's gonna go all the way not. Happy Ways is injured by Crease Instance. Aaron Yolomite is in, but there's a touchdown for the Legends. Bobby, I don't know who scored the touchdown there. Footplate tried to run it, but can't find the lane. Yolomite is in. Did he? Ooh, somebody did a pancake there right in front of Yolomite. Here's Plasticine with a nice run once again, 12 yards. Instance looking for a pass, finds Basilica, who gets down to the 3rd yard line, 24 yards on that catch. Sigma with a pass, but it's intercepted by Footplate. Oh, you have completely open there. I don't know why you were passing it. Footplate in the end zone, passes to Yolomite, who slaps Tar City and gets 21 yards. Here is Yolomite again running it. Seems to be hard to tackle. 22 yards on that one. Buttermilk gets sacked by Personality. Footplate once again gets sacked by Sigmund. Yolomite, yeah, he's doing it, but it's not enough. Plasticine try to run it. Here's Instance. The bouncing around. Sigmund, yeah, he gets a nice lane here. He doesn't seem to have a lot of stamina. Plasticine, oh, he's doing a nice job here. Another rookie doing a good game. 6 carries for 105 yards. Sink gets sacks the ball carrier. Here is Sigmund once again. Oh, Tar is doing a good job there with some blocks. Plasticine is passing. Oh, you should have run it. And there's a sack from Instance. Footplate trying to pass it, but Buttermilk caught it for 1 yard. And there's Yolomite running for 0. Plasticine now to Basilica, and Taliban is injured by Vapor. Gary Potter is in instead. Sigmund with a pass to Tar. It's in. The Legends have extended the lead. Basilica is injured by Rogue, and Tukes Maroos is in. There's a sack by Personality. Dolomite running for 5 yards, but that's not enough for the first down. Plasticine once again running it 10 yards. Instance passes just deflected by Footplate. Sigmund looking for a pass, but Rogue is gets a sack. There's another to Tar. Just 24 yards after a nice catch. Instance looking for a pass, but can't find it, and is tackled for a loss. We have to decide to run instead. Sigmund gets 2 yards. Here is Plasticine. Yeah, he is doing a really good game here. 8 yards, but could not get a first down. Rogue finally catches the ball. It's down after 28 yards. Once again, they have managed to figure out that Rogue is actually on the field here, it seems. Because he breaks a tackle from Potter and gets 52 yards. Yeah, 80 yards on 2 catches. That's good. Buttermilk with the pass. That's deflected by Tar. Footplate now looking for the pass. That's Doc. Shedwell Doc gets a touchdown. I think that was probably the first time he's actually touches the ball. Instance advanced to fumble -1 yard. Here is Instance once again. Oh, Rogue and Sati collided and gave Instance a long, nice free path. Sigma with the pass to Tar almost gets the first down. Plasticine. Oh, someone is injured. Plasticine injured somebody. Rogue is injured by Plasticine. Simon Jackaroo is in, and Sink forces a fumble and advanced it. There's Buttermilk with 8 yards. This game is not over. 45 plays left. That's a sack by Potter. And Plasticine takes the ball again. Oh, he gets some really nice blocks there. Gets 36 yards. He is aiming for runner of the week, it seems. 8 yards from Instance there. That's sacked by Jackaroo. Plasticine, no, that's tackled for a loss. Buttermilk, that's sacked by Instance. Put play to Doc, only 5 yards. Jackaroo, looking for a pass, but scrambles instead, gets 1 yard. Here's Plasticine, and once again, he really having a good game. 28 yards this time, 206 for the game. Instance, yeah, gets in for a touchdown. 3-1 for the Legends. The Buttermilk only gets 1 yard. That's deflected by Tar, who is doing a good game as well. Jackaroo now managed to get a nice run for 13 yards, and Buttermilk 0 yards. Footplate passes to Jackaroo, and now Jackaroo is looking for it, but he's sacked by Potter. Here's Plasticine again. This time he's stopped. When he goes a little bit to the side, he's going really far. When he goes straight, nothing. Instance, nice run. Here's Plasticine again. Yeah. What did I tell you? When he goes little to the side, he really goes. 20 yards. Instance, 4 yards. 102 in total. Here's Sigmund with a nice run. Oh, he only ran it 2 yards. Plasticine looking for a pass. Actually finds Instance here. Who is going to score? 4-1 to the Legends. And the Guardians continue their horrible season from last season. Did they have a horrible season? I have a feeling they had a horrible season. Plasticine once again. Oh, he's going. He gets tired very fast, but he is evasive when he gets the blocks. Here is Instance once again. He doesn't need any blocks. He gets it all done by himself. 19 yards touchdown there. I think he did get some blocks. Potter with his 3rd sack for the season. Footplate looking for a pass. We are going to speed it up here. Jackaroo is running it, but can't get first. And Plasticine once again. Oh, now he's running in. He does get the blocks. He is avoiding, and he gets 35 yards. Is he going to break 300? He might. Instance. But Instance is the one scoring the touchdowns for the Legends. And Alvin Footplay is injured by Garth Box, so the bounty is collected. Here is Plasticine once again with another amazing run. 31 yards, he's breaking 300. And Instance is doing the same. Oh, did he? I don't know. Shadwell Doc was injured by Chris Instance there. I think he did a touchdown as well. Here is Plasticine. This time he's stopped. Instance is having a really good game. A lot of there. Yeah, and it is Chris Instance who gets player of the game with 93 fan points. He was good on defense as well and had 2 injuries, 2 sacks. Strike Vapor gets it for the University with 55 fan points. Who had the most pancakes? I think it was Books. Yeah, followed by Sati. There was a high yardage game from Legends, not so much from the University. Alright, we have the Plague against the Outlaws. The Plague is going in with 2 rookie gunners with K. Nightingale and Fushhug Legacy. Fushhug less. That's gonna be a handful to say. Okay, Legacy. Who came up with that first name? Whatever. In the Outlaws, we have 3 new rookies. We have Yuri Basons in the line, and Chantal Suction and Milo Suplex Gunners. So there's a rookie gunner line here. Ooh, Suction is cover 100. Might be a good cover play there. A decent gunner as well. It's a hot old day. We're gonna see what happens in the next one. Over Sunflower is gonna start with the ball. And he's running it for 2 yards. Here Obelix down. He fumbles the ball and land grab picks it up. Han Blood now running it for 9 yards. Crude passes it. Legacy is in. Of course, Legacy is in. At some point I'm gonna have to be able to pronounce his first name. Basons gets 10 yard. Down is down with the first down. Sunny D now looking for a pass. Finds Suplex. He gets 24 yards. Sunflower looking for a pass as well. Finds Suction, who is very, very slow. Or has very low stamina. Sunny gets 0 yards on that one. Suction punches Han Blood and managed to get a first down. Down to Nightingale, but nothing. Nightingale passes there. There is Suction scores a touchdown. There was a sack from the ball carrier there, and land grab. What? Is land grab running it? Is it a runner? No. Yeah, I think he is. Oh. Okay. Suplex. 5 yards. D gets punched and stops. But he passes the ball to Sunflowers. And then Sunflower threw the ball for 12 yards there. The Outlaws are close to scoring once again. But Corporation gets a sack. Sunflower looking for a pass. Finds Dawn, but it's for 0 yards. And the play takes the ball back. Kraut gets sacked by Sunny D. Land grab. Yeah. Free runner. And he's not throwing it, he's running it. Suction. Can't get that ball. He's down. Gets 1 yard. 3rd and 8. And there's a sack by land grab. Nightingale caught the ball for 6 yards. Kraut looking for a pass. Finds Nightingale, the dragon. And he is running it. Chopper is tired and can't keep up. Well, there he does. 55 yards on that catch for Nightingale. Land grab runs it for 5 yards. Well, not that much, but he does manage to get it 5 yards each time. Trout with the pass that's deflected. 2nd and goal. Land grab. Now he gets sacked by Bazons. Unblood can't get it. And Plague takes the ball back. No, the Outlaws take the ball back. The Plague lost the ball. Here is down. He gets 10 yards. Sunny D gets stopped by land grab. And the Plague takes the ball back. That is a really bad throw. Kraut looking for a pass. That's another bad throw. And they think this hot. Land grab can't get any way. And gets tackled for a loss. Sunflower now only gets 2 yards. Down is trying to get it. Get nothing. And D passes. And it's caught right there. But then they throw the ball away. Tilly Wieners gets a interception. Kraut with a pass to Nightingale, who is running away from Suplex and is in for a touchdown. The Plague has taken the lead. Suplex now can't reach that ball. Suction gets 4 yards. D is going to start the second half here. Gets 4 yards. Caught the ball for 4 yards. Nightingale again is probably the best of the rookies here because he's going to score again. 3-1 now for the Plague. Sunflower gets sacked by Nightingale. Dawn. Sunflower caught the ball there. Here is Suction. He's really, really slow. Sunflower gets sacked and it's a fumble. And it's a turnover. Weenie recovers the fumble. He has a fumble recovery and an interception. Unblood try to do something there. It's Legacy. And it's down to the 1 yard line. Land Grab is throwing it outside. Why is Land Grab playing runner? I have absolutely no clue. Well, there's a touchdown by Legacy. Second touchdown on the game for him. Sunflower now stopped after 0 yards. Down is stopped after 1 yard. 37 plays left. The Plague has won this. There's another fumble. Un picks it up. And we're gonna increase the speed here. The Plague has taken this one pretty solidly. Here is Land Grab, but he can't do anything. Sunflower passes that one for 4 yards. Sunflower actually runs it. Basons is injured by Nightingale, who now also have an injury. There is a throw from Sunflower. Basher, who has come in, has a sack by Sulfur. Possum Chopper has a season-ending injury. We have the first player out for the season in so far, and no kills. Huh. Just when I say that, it's probably gonna happen. Here is Basher, but he gets sacked by Land Grab. Dawn can't do anything, and that's deflected by Suction. Deflected by Suplex. There is Sunflower with an interception. And then running for nothing. Basher runs it for nothing. Dawn runs it for 2 yards. Blood with a pass to Legacy. Gets 13 yards on that one. That ball is thrown away. 12 plays left. Land Grabs gets nothing. Han managed to get 7 yards. But it was not enough for the first down. There's Suplex catches it for 2. There is Basher. And then Corporation. What was it? A sack? Blood. Land Grab caught the ball for 6 yards. There's a sack by Sulfur again. Here is Legacy. Will he make it all the way? No, he's caught 27 yards. There is deflected in the end zone. And his Land Grab with a touchdown. Suplex now on the last play. And a very low yardage game. Not even 500 yards. And player of the game is Jeek Toon Crouton. What? With 85 fan points. Oh, 11 tackles, tackle for loss, 2 sacks. Eh. And Chantal Suction gets it for the Outlaws with 39 fan points. Who got the injuries here? It was Nightingale and Corporation. Yeah. Unblood was very bad on defense. Most, I think it was Corporation who got the most pancakes. Yep. 2 plays left, 2 games left, which I'm happy for because I'm starting to get a bit dizzy here from not being completely well. So nice that it's almost over. Bandits against the Volcanoes. For the Bandits, we have Niblet Butters and Diablo Beers in the running line for as rookies, and Korg Barrows in the line. Other than that, it's people we recognize. And the Volcanoes, they have Zen Endzone. I think Jay Summons is new, not new, but did not play last season. In the line, we have Dink Shalok. And I think Dog Elflicker is new as well. That's an interesting name. And as gunners, we have Pitney Scarface. And of course, we remember Seth Cabriolet. It's a really good gunner. Okay, let's go. It's a beautiful day for Brutalball. End zone is gonna start it. And he reached the end zone this game. Well, he gets stopped after 1 yard. Here is Summons. Looking for a pass, but that's deflected by Wakequake. Stroganoff fumbles the ball, but Elflicker advances it. But it's not enough, and the Bandits take the ball back. Beers running for 1 yard. And Shalok deflected that pass. And the Volcanoes take the ball back. End zone. Well, he managed to get 8 yards. Summons, looking for a pass. Finds Cabriolet. And gets 17 yards. Stroganoff now runs for nothing. End zone once again. Running it. This time he almost managed to get a first down. Summons looking for a pass. No. Yes. Finds Cabriolet again. And Cabriolet, I have a feeling, not having very much stamina. Because every time he seems to be struggling, gruffing with somebody, he seems to be get very tired very fast. There's deflection by Barrows. And the Bandits take the ball back. Here is Wakequake. It's going for 34 yards. The other way here. There is an end zone. Now with a interception. End zone once again. Gets nothing, and Summons gets only 3 yards. Stroganoff can get a first down. Well, he's really trying, and he does get it. And then some, 17 yards. End zone. Well, that Cabriolet caught the ball for 6 yards. Stroganoff passes, that's deflected by Wakequake, and the Bandits have the ball back. Wakequake now catches it for 6 yards. Beers gets 0 yards. Rimplestick trying to look for Wakequake and finds him for 8 yards, and that's the first down. The Ankh-Morpork Bandits fight like scared rabbits. That's 2 yards. Rimplestick, no, 0 yards for him. And the Volcanoes take the ball back. End zone now is running it and managed to get a not a touchdown, gets the first down. Both are downs. 11 yards. Damn. Stroganoff, I don't know what he was thinking there, but he passes it completely in the opposite direction. There's a Rimplestick with an interception. Butters gets sacked by Elflicker. Beers gets stopped for a loss. And then Elflicker with another sack. Can we have a new sack maestro in the league here? Well, there's a lot of people who have been sacking everybody. Summons suddenly gets very free and gets 17 yards, and the Volcanoes are close to the end zone. Stroganoff 5 yards, and they're very close here. End zone is going. Summons gets sacked, and they were so close, but then Quake gets sacked. Beers with a pass. It's an interception by Cabriolet. Gets stopped. Whoa, there's a lot of things happening here now. There's a touchdown. End zone. Reach the end zone. And gets a touchdown for his team, the Volcanoes. Here's Bears. But Summons gets a deflection. There's a long pass, but there's a turnover. Cabriolet with his second interception of the game. End zone. 5 yards. And there's another Butters with this interception. There's a lot of interceptions going on here. Beers trying to run it, but only gets 1 yard. Okay, we have the second half is starting with Rimplestick throwing the ball away. Here is Butters. No, it was not Butters. It was end zone who threw the ball away. Here is Summons trying to run away from the opposition. Stroganoff can't get anything, and the Bandits take the ball back. Butters can't do anything. Bears threw the ball for 7 yards, but then they're stopped, and the drive for the Bandits is ending here. And end zone managed to get it 11 yards on the first down. Summons 3 yards. Stroganoff gets 1 yard. Need to show that he is the one to lead the team. But Cabriolet managed to catch that one and gets down to the 5 yard line with a 26 yard run. Summons with a pass. That's the touchdown for Cabriolet. First touchdown of the season for him. And the Volcanoes have taken a lead by 2-0. Beers, he is very, very slow. 9 yards. Rimplestick with the pass to Magpirate. Yeah, he's in the game. 36 yards there. Butters can't do anything, only 1 yard. Beers trying to pass it, finds Wakequake. And now the Bandits seem to have figured out how to play offense, but Scarface gets a sack. Butters, I shouldn't say anything because just because I say that they figured out how to play offense, they forget about it again. End zone roars, okay. Then Butters gets a sack. Then the ball is thrown away and Stroganoff can't get it. And there's Wake with a catch for 17 yards. Beers throws the ball away. Rimplestick can't do anything either. And it's 3rd and down. And Butters, nope. Volcanoes take the ball back. End zone. Is now running it. And I think Luma is doing something weird in the sofa. Here is Cabriolet with a catch for 22 yards. And I think that was the first time Stroganoff actually managed to get a pass away. Summons with a pass to Cabriolet, 4 yards. And it's a first down. Stroganoff with another pass. Cabriolet actually catches it this time, but only for 1 yard. End zone. It seems to have decided wants to throw it, and it's the ball almost went into the end zone, but there was no player there. And it's Butters with his second interception of the game. 15 plays left, and the Bandits need to do something here, otherwise they are gonna lose. Rimplestick, no. But and end zone. Get tackled for a loss. Then Summons around the ball for 0 yards. Stroganoff passes to Cabriolet. Gets 22 yards. End zone. Scarface managed to catch it. Summons is running on the outside, but does not get a first down. Stroganoff can get it. Looking for a throw. Gets sacked by Barrows instead. And Butters running for 0 yards there. Beers try to get through, but it's very slow and gets only 2 yards. Rimplestick with a pass, but it's not enough. And we have Summons with there is didn't get anything, but Stroganoff with the last play and gets nothing with a very low yardage game there, even lower than the last one. Not even 400 yards in this. Yeah, just over 400 yards. Well, Bethany Quake gets player of the game with 72 fan points, and Niblet Butters gets it for the Bandits with 63 fan points. Who had the most pancakes? I think it was Dink Shalok with 56. And Diablo Bears had a horrible game. Last game of this week. Whew, finally, it's almost over. Yeah, we have the Sharks against the Fright Knights. And the Sharks, they are going with someone who looks very nice on paper. Pipsy Cheeseman. It can be maybe a sight to behold. And then we have, of course, they have Glib sponsorship, who's probably now the best blocker lineman in the league. Let's go Fright Night. Oh, you're that's so, and then we have also a new in the line for the Sharks is So Solid Munch. And for the Fright Lines, we have Barney Danger State, who we do like. And they have a new unicorn in the running lane. They have a fiend and unicorn in the running. Gary Unicorn. It's a Minotaur with a unicorn. Yeah. And also new on the line is Drown Orchids. And of course, they have Pele, who last season was a sight to behold. And we're hoping he will be the same this year. So it's Gary Unicorn who's going to start with the ball for the Fright Knights. And he gets nothing. There's Marion Barnyard, who is running away from the sponsorship. Gets 19 yards. Here's Danger State, smashing his way through the way he always does. And he gets 24 yards. Here is Unicorn. Well, he is a rookie. Barnyard gets sacked by Peace Goat. There's Danger State. Can't smash his way through this time. Cheeseman is going to start. gets sacked by Unicorn immediately. Cracker Dust running, gets 8 yards. Case load. No, the team have not gotten a memo to pass it to Pelé. Not yet, but there is a Fright Knight who actually does. But then he fumbles the ball. Oh, that was not a very good start for Pelé. Gusto now. With a nice catch there, 33 yards. Then Gusto caught it again. That's deflected by Pelé. Cracker Dust gets a very nice run there, 15 yards. Case load is running straight through and in for a touchdown. The Sharks take the lead. Here is Unicorn, actually managed to move the ball a little bit here. Barnyard only gets 1 yard. Danger State. I don't think that neither runner on the Fright Night team actually know how to throw the ball. And that is very bad when you have a player like Pelé. You really need some quarterbacks. Yeah, the Danger State tried, but not very successful. This could be the Fright Night's downfall, that they don't have anyone who can actually throw the ball. You might need to look over their lineup. Case load, looking for a pass, finds Cracker Dust, who is in for a touchdown. 2-0 for the Sharks. Unicorn throws the ball away. They have decided that maybe they want to throw it to Pelé, but no one can actually throw it. Danger State now is running it. Gets 26 yards. Unicorn throws it. Gliv sponsorship with an interception. Deflected there by Pelé. Well, if he can't do anything offensively, he might have to do it defensively instead. Cracker Dust pushing his way through. 15 yards. Case load and gets 0 yards. Cheeseman looking for a pass. Finds Case load, who avoids his first tackle and gets 17 yards. And Cracker Dust runs the ball for 0 yards. Case load can't do anything. His tackle for a loss. Cheeseman passes, but that is not enough. Unicorn has 5 carries for 1 yard. Barnyard is running away from Peace Goat and managed to get a first down, 14 yards. Here's Danger State. Running it straight into, I think it was 4 people lined up in a row there. And Unicorn can't do anything. Instead is Barnyard, the one who's going to try and do anything. Oh, Full Camps now catches the ball. Danger State is running it. Oh, somebody is injured. Merc Gusto is injured by Barney Danger State. It's not good to try to tackle a fiend. Danger State now is running it again, smashing through. Decided that if nobody else gonna do it, I am. Unicorn here looking for a pass, and it's first down from Pelé. Catches the ball, and Barnyard then enters the end zone for a touchdown for the Fright Knights. Cracker Dust for a 2-yard run there. Case load is sacked by Unicorn. And with half time, the Unicorn the ball back, and there is Pelé. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's Pelé. It's the first touchdown of the season for him. It's like, give him the ball and he will score. Cracker Dust gets some help and got a nice run there for 19 yards. Case load. Unicorn got slapped on his butt there by I think it was Senefe. Oh, Cheeseman with a nice run, 6 yards and the first down. Cracker Dust had the lane free but decides to turn in instead. And the Unicorn is once again sitting on his butt. And there was a fumble there, but Peacecope managed to pick it up. Cheeseman gets the first down, and the Sharks are slowly but surely moving towards the end zone here. Case low with an 11-yard run in the first down. Cheeseman, that's deflected by Pelé. Who has it? I don't know, but they threw it out. Third and goal. They're stopped. Unicorn trying to pass it. It's a safety. Oh. And then he gets sacked again. I don't think that Unicorn is going to get another chance there. If he plays next week, I'm going to be very surprised. Danger State with a nice run here. 26 yards. Unicorn with the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, he's having a horrible game. Oh, Crikey. Crocodiles with with the first down. Jeez, man. You Crocodiles. It is Unicorn that is losing right now the game here. Mark catches the ball. Case load. That's affected by cams. And Cheeseman managed to get in and he gets a touchdown. 4-2 to the Sharks. Here's Unicorn, runs for 1 yard. 8 carries for 6 yards. Barnyard is stopped as well. Here's Danger State. Well, he needs to do it all by himself and he tries to do it as well. He gets 22 yards on that one. Unicorn with the pass. Oh, Pele actually caught it this time. Crocodiles tackles for a loss. Danger State can't do anything. Here's Unicorn again. He's trying to run it this time, but it's not enough. And Cheeseman takes the ball back and passes this to Mark. And there's another first down for Mark. Caseload gets sacked by Sextus. And then Mark catches it for 4 yards. Crocodust, yep, he gets through, gets the first down. 12 yards. Caseload managed to get 6 yards. 12 plays left. Cheeseman is injured by Barney Danger State. Second injury of the game for him. Caseload couldn't decide where to go and just running for 0. And Unicorn runs it for 0 again. Barnyard can't get anywhere. Danger State gonna try and run it again. And does manage to get a first down and then some 17 yards. Unicorn gets 2 yards. Barnyard passes it to Pele, who breaks 1 tackle and gets down to the 25-yard line. Here is Danger State and gets surrounded. He gets 4 yards. Unicorn, Unicorn he's actually running this time. 14 yards, wow. Barnyard gets sacked by sponsorship. Here's Danger State, gonna equalize. He's equalized. No, he's not equalizing. It's 4-3. Oh, here's the last play of the game, and the Fright Knights lose it, but it did have the most yardage, but it lost on a safety. Oh, Glib sponsorship gets player of the game with 3 sacks and an interception, 96 fan points. Barney Danger State gets it for the Fright Knights with 67 fan points, 2 injuries, 11 tackles. That was a game. 4-3 there. So some people have trained. Yep. They have. Okay. Good. And here we have top week's performers. For pass deflection is Precarious Periscope with 4 for Trumpton Music School. Tackles for loss is Bethany Quake with a 4. And the sacks was Gary Potter with a 4. 4 seems to be a common number here. Interceptions is Rangoon Spitz, who got up to 2 the first. And then tackles is Datsun 6 for Rapture Abandon with 14. Defensive player of the week is Glib sponsorship for the Blackwater Sharks with defensive fan points of 65, I think. Number of pancakes is Turangalog, 72. And receiving yards is Precarious Periscope with 288. And rushing yards is Faith Plasticine with 315. And passing yards is Mumpsy Grim Catharo Bowlers for 314. And Faith Plasticine also gets total yards. He's playing for Shermer Legends here. But offensive player of the week is Precarious Periscope. And player of the week is Precarious Periscope with 101 fan points. And next week we have Trumpton against the Pandas, 2 teams who won. And then we have Old Ones against the Knights looking for a win. Then no, wait, the Knights, there's the Old Ones who are looking for a win. Yeah. And then we have Glam against the Wardens, Volcanoes against the Stampede. That's going to be a cool game with both teams winning. Legends against the Bandits. We have the Storm against the Iron Forge. We have Fright Knights against the Havoc. Spectres against the Outlaws. Plagues against the Shark. Boulders against Abandoned. Junkers against Lightning. And Ruboys against Hazard. And Ruboys is the only one of the teams that have won that's not facing a team that... Oh, Legends as well. Okay. Well, that's it for this time. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.